in the area of news alerting. So what we're experiencing is the growth of search engines across many media. Google, of course, introduced excellent search for the web and online pages, but we're now in a situation where we need to know what's being said on social media, we need to know what's being said on television and radio. We have perfected software over the last 15 years to enable the efficient search of literally tens of thousands of hours of television that are broadcast every day.
Our clients are scientists, chemists, biologists, typically a little bit more conservative when it comes to embracing new technologies. And so the continuing mainstream adoption of cloud computing, the reliability, the security, the resiliency of the internet that enables cloud-based solutions to problems.
Without a question, our biggest challenge is what we call localization, and that's how to take something, a training simulation we develop, and make it usable here, in Turkey, in Vietnam.
I think we're seeing some trends that will continue in the biomedical sector. Development and approval of new therapeutics is not going to be based on just the traditional hurdles of safety and efficacy. Health outcomes is now becoming an important component.
I'm really a news junkie, and that's how I got into this business. I spend a great deal of my day reading, and I search a number of websites, both local and international. My staff is also very alert to what's going on in the competitive landscape.
We stay in touch with our customers, supporting them, and we wind up getting requests sometimes. We have a wish list all the time, and we pay attention very closely to that.
On a daily basis, I use social media to keep me clued into what's going on in our sector. Following news feeds across biotech, pharma development, regulatory agencies, and that's the starting point. And then if something's interesting and particularly relevant, I'll dig a little bit deeper.
Reading is fundamental. Whether that's reading the email of your friendly CEO of a competing company or the CEO of a company like Boeing who has specific concerns he needs addressing. But for us, it's really looking at the larger trends, both in terms of the information flow, some business intelligence sources, some, to be quite honest, news sources, and then keeping track at various conferences all over the world about what's going on in the educational spectrum.
I tend to spend most of my time worrying about things that are actually in my direct control. So topics like our product strategy, like our satisfaction of our customers, key hiring decisions, building and maintaining a winning company culture. You know, these are things that I can directly control and that I spend a lot of time thinking about. I try not to waste a lot of time worrying about things that are really outside of our control.
Everybody, I'm sure, thinks about economic slowdowns, regulation, and competition. For us, you know, the thing that keeps me up at night is making sure that we're taking care of our staff. The most important part of our success is the excellent group of people that we have working for us.
Competition is a big challenge for a small company, both in terms of the expense of getting proper patent protection and then enforcing the patent protection to hold on to your ideas.
One of the great aspects about working and operating a business here in Connecticut is the access to talent that we have. I've been fortunate over the last 15 years to hire very smart and dedicated people who come to work every day, enjoy what they do, and help us create a world-class product.
Connecticut is ideal for our industry in that its proximity to the booming biotech centers in the Boston area, the more traditional pharma companies on the East Coast. We have easy access to the FDA, in addition to the growing biotech sector in Connecticut itself.
In Connecticut, we have a really unique mix of critical mass of smart, talented people, great communities to live in, and yet relative to some of the major technology hubs around the world, a very reasonable cost of living. So, you know, you hear a lot in those technology hubs these days about technology bubbles and irrational exuberance. You know, I think of Connecticut much more as a land of rational exuberance. You know, a bunch of down-to-earth, really smart, passionate people focused on solving important problems and building meaningful businesses and raising happy families. You know, that's the Connecticut that I grew up in, and that's what brought me back to Connecticut after over a decade of living in other parts of the world.
That's what I'm talking about. I think that the smart people, many of them are in the audience here tonight, really thinking about what can make Connecticut strong. What keeps Connecticut strong is really important for us all to think about. So let's move ahead and meet the winners. You all had a program placed at your seat that gives you more information, more detailed information than what we'll be saying from the podiums tonight. But I urge you to look at these companies to understand the companies that are growing in Connecticut. So leading off, I'd like to introduce our first presenter. Welcome to the stage, Nancy Hancock. She's a member of the Executive Committee and the Emerging Business and Venture Capital sections of her firm, Pullman & Cumley. And she'll present the Advanced Manufacturing Companies and the award for the Advanced Manufacturer, manufacturer winner in that area. I'd just like to note that Pullman & Cumley has been a sponsor of this program for a number of years, and I'm delighted to say that Nancy is a recent addition to the Connecticut Technology Council Board. Nancy.
Thank you, Bruce. I'm going to begin by inviting the companies in the category of advanced manufacturing to line up at the foot of the stage over on the right, after which I will introduce each one of them individually. We'll do this alphabetically. APS Technology Incorporated, a developer, designer, and manufacturer of electromechanical instrumentation, sensors, and software products for the oil field industry. Accepting is William Turner, its president. Next is Bolt Technology Corporation, a worldwide developer and manufacturer of marine seismic data acquisition equipment used for offshore oil and natural gas exploration. Raymond Soto, Chairman and CEO. Accepting is Matthew Padula, Senior Engineer. Dymax Corporation, an ISO 9001 certified manufacturer of light curable adhesives, coatings, oligomers, fluid dispensing systems, and light curing equipment. Gregory Bachman is chairman. Accepting is Dennis Delaccio, product equipment manager. Next is Revolution Lighting Technologies, Inc., a leading designer and manufacturer of LED lighting solutions for the industrial, commercial, and government markets in the United States and internationally. Robert LaPenta, CEO and Chairman. Accepting for Revolution Lighting is Matthew Chibdoba. Rogers Corporation, a technology leader in innovative solutions for power electronics, advanced foams for cushioning and protective sealing, high-frequency printed circuit materials. Bruce Hockner, President and Chief Executive Officer. Accepting is Joe Clegg, Senior Market Analyst. And this year's Marcum LLP Tech Top 40 winner for fastest growing advanced manufacturing company in the state of Connecticut with 4-year revenue growth of 381%, Revolution Lighting Technologies Incorporated. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Bob LaPenta, Chairman and CEO of Revolution Lighting Technologies, unfortunately cannot be here tonight, so I'm here to accept this honor and say the following words on his behalf. Growing up right down the road from this beautiful venue, I used to attend a many concert here with my family as a child. I remember vividly saying to my dad that one day it would be me up here on this stage, performing in front of thousands of adoring fans screaming my name. Well, now that I'm up here on stage, I've fulfilled that end of the deal, and hopefully at the end of the speech, I will fulfill the second end of that. Anyhow, we are pleased and honored to be named to the Marcum Tech Top 40 and as winners in the Advanced Manufacturing category by Marcum LLP and the Connecticut Technology Council. The Revolution Lighting team, along with our extensive network of dealers and distributors, has worked extremely hard to build and position our company for long-term growth. We are still in the early stages, and we are looking forward to continuing to execute on our growth strategy. While Revolution Lighting does business nationally and internationally, Connecticut is our home, and we have been actively involved in LED lighting projects that significantly reduce our state's energy use and costs. For example, Revolution Lighting recently completed the largest LED lighting retrofit project in Connecticut at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford. The project is being performed by Greenwich-based Tri-State LED, a Revolution Lighting company, and in cooperation with Connecticut's Lead by Example program, which aims to make Connecticut the most energy-efficient state in the United States. The retrofit will remove an unprecedented 2 megawatts off the grid, equating to more than a 70% reduction in lighting energy per year. The Connecticut Convention Center will see a complete return on investment in less than 3 years, as well as a reduction in its carbon footprint of over 2,621,000 pounds annually. We are proud to complete Connecticut's largest LED lighting retrofit at the Connecticut Convention Center and play an integral role in Connecticut's commitment to being the most energy-efficient state in the nation. This is a prime example of the environmental and economic benefits of our LED products are delivering. We'd like to thank the Connecticut Technology Council and Marcum LLP for this honor recognizing our hard work and success. Thank you.
So at this time, I'd like to invite Ben Adler to come to the stage. Ben Adler is the president of Wellstone Insurance, and Wellstone has been the endorsed insurance broker for business insurance to our member companies. Ben will be presenting the award in the category of Energy and Environmental Technology Company. Ben?
Thank you, Bruce. And we're thrilled to be the endorsed insurance agent for the Tech Council, and we're thrilled that so many of you trust us with your insurance. And if you're not a client and you'd like to have a conversation about insurance, who would not like to have a conversation about insurance? Give us a call. Okay, I'll invite the companies in the category of energy and environmental technologies to queue over here, please. Okay. And the companies are Fuel Cell Energy Incorporated, the world leader in development and production of stationary fuel cells for commercial, municipal, and utility customers. Chip Patone, President and CEO. Accepting is Michael Bishop, Senior Vice President and CFO. Proton On-Site, a leader in on-site gas generation, provides solutions that meet global hydrogen requirements, ranging from grid-level support for renewable energy storage to electric generator cooling in power plants. Rob Friedland, President and CEO. Accepting is Sheldon Paul, CFO. And this year's Marcum Tech Top 40 winner for fastest growing energy environmental company in the state of Connecticut is Fuel Cell Energy. 4-year revenue growth of 169%.
Good evening. On behalf of the team at FuelCell Energy, I would like to thank our host, the Connecticut Technology Council, and Bruce for his kind words at the beginning of the program, as well as Marcum LLP. The employees of FuelCell Energy are honored to receive this innovation award. FuelCell Energy is truly a Connecticut innovation company. This company was founded over 45 years ago in Connecticut. Today we have operations in Danbury as well as Torrington, Connecticut, where our manufacturing facility is. Globally, we have 650 employees, but over 500 of those employees work right here in the state of Connecticut. Our innovation really relies around the versatility of our technology. We produce energy through an electrochemical reaction in our fuel cell power plants, which does not use combustion and does not produce any pollutants. So what our customers look to us for is clean, efficient, reliable power generation. We can produce power when the grid is down, so our customers really value the reliability of our underlying products. We have customers here in the state, big and small customers. Our biggest customer is utility with a fuel cell park in Bridgeport, Connecticut, a 15-megawatt project which can produce power for over 15,000 homes in the state of Connecticut. We also have smaller customers in the state. We have a power plant at Central Connecticut State University capable of producing 1.4 megawatts of power at their New Britain campus. We also have a fuel cell plant at Carlos Pasta in South Windsor. Connecticut truly is a place for innovation and is a leader in the U.S. for energy, technology, and innovation, and FuelCell Energy is happy to be headquartered in the state of Connecticut. Again, I would like to thank our hosts for this award and the recognition.
I'm going to ask Ben to stay on the stage and to help us with the category Life Sciences.
Thank you, Bruce. If the life sciences companies could queue over here, please. And the companies in the category of life sciences are Alexion Pharmaceuticals, a biopharmaceutical company focused on serving patients with severe and rare disorders through the innovation, development, and commercialization of life-transforming therapeutic products. Leonard Bell, CEO. Accepting is Irving Adler, Executive Director of Corporate Communications. Biomed Devices, a privately held ISO-registered company that designs, manufactures, and markets a complete line of respiratory products for the critical care and transport market. Dean Bennett, Senior, CEO. Accepting is Dean Bennett III, President. Metrum Research Group, a global leader in biomedical modeling and simulation. Accepting is Mark Gastonway, President and CEO. And this year's Marcum Tech Top 40 winner for fastest growing life science company in the state of Connecticut is Alexion Pharmaceuticals. Alexion wins with 4-year revenue growth of 187%. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks to CTC and to Marcum and all the other sponsors. We really appreciate this honor. And congratulations to all the other companies that are being recognized tonight. You know, your presence here is actually a big part of why we are so committed to the state of Connecticut. This has been a remarkable year for us because we have deepened that commitment. As many of you might know, we are right in the process now of building out our new global headquarters in New Haven. That will be a homecoming of sorts for us. We were founded in New Haven in 1992. And more than 700 Alexion employees are very eager to settle into the new headquarters and to keep up our work. What is our work? We develop life-transforming medicines for severe and rare disorders that are often very much life-threatening. This is an important area of medicine that other companies typically don't address. Our commitment to Connecticut and our decision to stay in the state and to expand into New Haven. By the way, we're serving patients in about 50 countries around the world from our current location, and this is going to keep growing as we move. But our decision to be here is actually a great example of how federal and local and state efforts, how all the entities can collaborate to build an environment in which you can profitably grow a company and do your work, whatever it is, in our case, helping to transform lives of patients. Connecticut, not always the most intuitive place to locate a biotech company. You certainly hear of other centers, but we actually cannot imagine a better place to grow our company right now than where we are and where we're going to be in our new building. And Connecticut just has it all, the quality of life, the talent, the dedication. A really great place to grow, and we're very proud to be here. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Peter Hicks to come to the stage. Peter Hicks is the Senior Vice President at Webster Bank. He also serves on the Connecticut Technology Council Board of Directors, and I appreciate very much his joining us to be on our Finance Committee. Peters will present the awards for the new media, internet, and telecom companies.
Thank you, Bruce. Webster Bank is proud to be a strong advocate of the Connecticut technology community through its support of the Connecticut Technology Council and as a longtime supporter of the Marcum Tech Top 40 event. And I'm so pleased to see so many people here tonight celebrating the successes of the Connecticut technology ecosystem. It's my honor to invite the companies in the new media, internet, and telecoms category to queue at the foot of the stage here to my right, and then I will introduce you each individually. Okay, the companies in this category are Chief Executive Group, a company providing practical content in its Chief Executive magazine and at its website, chiefexecutive.net. Accepting for the Chief Executive Group are Marshall Cooper, its CEO, and Wayne Cooper, its chairman. Easy Seat, an online reseller of premium and hard-to-find tickets for sporting, concert, and theater events. David Evans, CEO. Accepting for Easy Street is Tal Schechter, Director. Frontier Communications, the largest communications company providing services to predominantly rural areas and small and medium-sized cities in the United States. It offers a full range of broadband, voice, data, and TV services. Maggie Wildrotter, Chairman and CEO. Accepting is Paul Quick, Senior Vice President and General Manager, Connecticut Operations. Health Plan One, an industry leader in offering consumers Medicare and health plan choices through its proprietary exchange technology. Bill Stapleton, CEO. Accepting is David Henderson, CFO. It's a big category. iSend, LLC, an international electronic payment service that provides options for people who support family members in other countries. Accepting is Steve Labella, its CEO. Job Target, a software platform that powers over 1,700 online career centers while also providing sales and marketing support and running career events. Accepting is Andrew Banover, President and CEO. M2 Media Group, a magazine subscription agency that provides subscriber acquisition and demand generation services to magazine publishers and B2B marketers. Michael Borchetta, CEO. Accepting is Kenneth Brannigan, Vice President of Technology. Priceline.com, where consumers can buy or name their own price for airline tickets, hotel rooms, rental cars, cruises, and vacation packages. Darren Houston, President and CEO. Accepting is Amit Podar, Chief Software Architect. Realty Interactive, a full-service digital merchandising agency developing solutions for kiosks, signage, e-commerce, mobile, and social media. Accepting is Craig Martin, partner. TV Eyes, a media monitoring search engine for TV and radio in all 210 U.S. TV markets, plus Europe, the Middle East, Latin America, and Asia. Accepting is David Ives, its CEO and founder. Okay. And this year's Marcum Tech Top 40 winner for the fastest growing new media internet telecom company in the state of Connecticut is iSend LLC. iSend wins again with a 4-year revenue growth of 675%. Congratulations.
Wow, didn't expect that one. We were up here a couple years ago, won the category, won the whole thing, so I was a little more prepared. Tonight, didn't expect it. Holy cow, that's a big group. Thank you, Marcum, CTC, appreciate that. Just a couple of words, and I said this a few years ago, but clearly, and probably a lot of these guys will say the same thing, the reason we've continued to grow and done the things that we've been able to do are our people, right? And I would say we're still a very small firm, about 25 people. We got about 20 of them here in the state, which, it's that group that is the basis for what we've done and been able to grow. I've grown up in Connecticut, went to UConn, the whole thing. So when people ask me why here, that's why. The only thing I don't like about Connecticut, and I'm hoping we could change, is January. -2 is I get all sort of bent out of shape. But otherwise, great place, love it. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
All right, Commissioner, you got January to worry about. Next category is software. It's our biggest category, and I'd like to ask Bruce Dittman, who is the Chief Marketing Officer at Marcum, to come up. While he's coming up, I'd just like to say thank you to Bruce. Bruce has diligently worked on this program, been one of the real drivers from Marcum. We've enjoyed working with him and look forward to continue doing that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bruce. Like Bruce said, this is a really big category, so if I can ask the category members to begin queuing up stage left. And if I can just comment what a pleasure it is to share a stage with two Bruces. I originally received the script tonight and I thought I was going to get through the whole thing. So as consolation, they let me do the biggest category. And to that point, and you guys can do what you want, but if we want to consider holding our applause to the end, because everybody's thirsty, and we do, I think, have a dozen winners tonight. All right, cool, let's begin. So let's talk software. Our first company, Clarity Software Solutions, a software provider assisting clients with optimizing customer relationships by enhancing flexibility and control over their document management and communications delivery. Sean Ruddermund, President and CEO, accepting tonight. Steve Mongelli, Chief Revenue Officer. Core Informatics, a software provider delivering state-of-the-art scientific informatics solutions to customers in a variety of industries. Accepting tonight is Josh Jabal, its CEO. Did I get it? Good. eVariant, a software provider that combines digital marketing solutions, big data, and analytics into a unified platform for healthcare organizations to improve patient, physician, and